Alright, so this is the finished construction line drawing. I've got the openings in there and the windows, and I've just located them with light construction lines. I'm making my construction lines a little bit darker, by the way, just to make sure they show up in the video, but you want to make those as light as possible. And so now I'm going to show you how to make the object line work. So you're going to use your pencil a little differently. So before, when I was using construction lines, I was kind of holding the pencil really lightly. What you want to do is hold the pencil at a perpendicular angle. So I'm going to start at this intersection right here with this construction line and the construction line for the outside edge of the wall. It converges. And I'm going to make sure it lines up with the other side. I'm going to press down, draw that line out. Now I just went a little bit too far. I should have stopped right there at that intersection, but you can see how much darker that line is. It represents the outside edge of the wall. I actually did do this in the wrong direction. I meant to tell you, you want to start at the top and work your way down and do like all the horizontal lines. And the reason you start at the top and work your way down is you're less likely to smudge your work. So I'll put all the horizontal lines in the same manner. Now here on this side, I'm going to go right from the corner, but I'm going to go past this mark here and show you what we'll do to indicate that this is not the only room. So this should go past this section here because there's another room adjacent to this one that we want to show. And I'll go on the inside edge of the wall. And you know what? I'm going to erase that because it looks like my line is crooked. I make mistakes every once in a while. I'm also kind of doing this at an odd angle for the purposes of this video. So let's try that again. There we go. So I'm using that perpendicular angle, and that looks a lot straighter. So I'm going to go on the inside edge, and this time I'm going to stop right here at this intersection. Make sure I have enough lead out. Perpendicular angle. Go straight across. And then I want to get the inside edge of this wall down here. So those are all the horizontal walls that I have. Then I'm going to switch my, let me add a little bit more to this. I just realized I should do is go on the other side. And so this indicates there's another room next to here. And I'm just going to do a little squiggly line like that to indicate that that wall continues. Now I'm going to, oh, looks like I have a couple extra horizontal lines I missed here in the closet. And see that I'm taking care to start and stop my line work at the intersections that I created with the result of my construction lines. And I'm not having to worry so much about the length of those walls. And they're coming out nice and clean and straight. Now I'm going to work in a left to right direction. Just like that. And see that I'm stopping my line work right at the intersections. Now here we have a door opening that I want to show. So I'm going to show you how you handle that. And my line is going to go here to here and stop at that wall. And it's going to pick up again on the other side. And then I'm going to do, whoop, I almost forgot this part of the wall here. I'm going to do the same thing, the inside face of the wall. And that goes right to that edge where the opening is, and the inside edge of the wall here. I forgot we had an angled wall there, and that should stop there. There we go. And then we'll move over to the exterior wall on this side, and on this one I'm going to continue past and do another one of these squiggly lines on this side. Call those a long break line. I'm trying to make sure these lines are as straight as possible. Whoops. There we go. Make sure you have enough let out. And then we'll put another break line here. And that indicates there's another room here that we're not looking at. And the last piece is to put that hallway wall in. I'm going to go just to the opening and on the inside as well too. And then I'm just going to put the inside edge of the openings in here, just going around where I made those marks and darkening that line. And these windows, by the way, we would see the inside and outside edge like I've got here, but with the door, notice we don't see any line work on the inside between the walls, as there is no threshold. Now to draw the door, I measured from this wall to the top of the door 2 feet 6 inches, because that's the door size. 2 feet 6 inches. And this is how we show the swing of the door. I'm going to put a line here and then just eyeball about a 1.5 inch. And I'm just going to draw horizontal lines or perpendicular lines at the top and the bottom to create the door, the actual door thickness. And then it would be best to do this if you actually had a circular template, but I don't have one. So I just kind of sketched in where the swing of the door would be. And we want to just put the glazing in for the windows. And then there is our plan view of our scaled drawing that we originally got our field measurements for. I got all those measurements off of that and accurately drew that at 1/2 inch equals a foot scale. In the next video, I'll show you how to project the elevations.